Now, if you can find some way to rout Imrik, or take him out, he's routed. Oh, you've won. You've got rid of him.
Yeah!
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another Total Warhammer video co-op. I'm Black Templar, and I'm joined by...
I'm Gladiator.
Yep, and today in the wonderful world of bashing the filthy man things or stunty little quips, we're gonna be hopefully romping through their kingdoms.
Yep.
So,
They want a non-aggression
Given the
pact?
last-
I'm gonna decline it. Sorry.
but what is on the lore agenda for today, folks? Today, we're gonna talk about a unique faction. A faction that has never had a model in its entire Warhammer illustrious career. And that is Enkafi and Nippon, who are the equivalent of China and Japan. At the moment I can't do much because, well, for obvious reasons, I am pretty battered from my battle with the dwarves.
You're not that bad.
Ooh, Black Crack is now going to level 3. This could be fun.
Nice.
Because level 3, I can get Biggins and Night Goblins. And I will cover the Night Goblins a little later in this video, hopefully, to tell you what their way of warfare is, which is pretty funny and pretty damn crazy.
Fanatics.
That's partly it, but we'll get to that a little later. But in any case, let us move on to Enkafi. Who are Enkafi? Now, Enkafi has got a unique lore set, which is they had lore back in the early eras of Warhammer. However, they never had a single model made because, see, the sad thing is, during the early eras of Warhammer, Warhammer was big, but it wasn't as big as its 40k equivalent.
Assassinate.
And
No.
typical. But Enkafi's history is quite intriguing. You see, Enkafi for a period of time were allies with the Skaven. In fact, one of the Skaven's advisors to the Enkafi fraud was actually a Skaven clan rat. Believe it or not. That was during the era of the Monkey King. Which, unfortunately, as we all know, when it comes to anything to do with the Skaven, their alliances don't last long.
Yeah.
Shocker, I know.
Very shocker. It's like you're allied with one or something.
Now, what would be in an Enkafi army, you may ask? Well, in the Enkafi army, what we've given by lore, there's usually like monks, dragon warriors, dragon knights, unique soldiers. Remember to be the terracotta soldiers, which is real life terracotta army in China. And the leader of the entire army is the Dragon Emperor, or the Monkey King, depending on which, who is leading what, give or take. Now, we don't know what units are going to be or what they're going to be because, like I said, GW never made any models for them. None whatsoever. Considering they're going to be in Warhammer... Since they're going to be in Warhammer 3, it'll be interesting what they get, but also, will they be in the old world? That's what's going to be interesting. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Now, also, one little history about Enkafi. Enkafi made a giant boo-boo. A boo-boo with such epic proportions that they might have doomed a good portion of the old world. See, during the... I can't remember which dynasty it was, but one of the dynasties had an alliance with the Ogre Kingdom. And the Ogre Kingdom, well, how can I put it? Because of their dietary requirements. Being, squishy man things usually end up on their menu time to time. Yes, I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's true. It was because of their little dietary problems. So Enkafi had enough of all this shenanigans, decided to do something which I thought was the most dumbest thing you could have done. Now, it's not confirmed if they did this or not, but apparently several of their celestial mages brought in a very powerful comet and beast called the Maw to try and kill him. Unfortunately, that's backfired.
Yep.
Now, I'll explain why that backfired in the Ogre set of video, because unfortunately, this kind of feeds into Ogre's society, but I will cover that in the Ogre side, so I'll keep you guessing what happened there. Now, as we covered in Cafe, let us talk about Nippon. Now, Nippon, as many of you may not know, is basically Japan in real life. Like in Cafe, there's not much lore on these guys. Nippon is, we know from the Skaven lore that they are renowned for samurais and ninjas. And that's all we know. That's it. That's all we know of that group. That's not much to go on, I gotta admit, but it can't be helped. And the last kingdom is the kingdom of Ind, which is the equivalent of India. Which, unfortunately, yet again, there's not much lore on them either. But since we're going to Encafe, there's a chance that the other two might get later DLCs and later world building lore. But until then, we'll have to wait. I know you guys were hoping for longer lore on Encafe and all that, but unfortunately, we don't have much.
They
However,
haven't made
do
it.
not. Yeah, but do not worry, folks. I have other lores which I didn't cover in the last video, which was about squigs, and the fact that the squigs. How does a goblin train a squig? Well, similar to try and train a spider, but I'll cover the spiders a little later because they're a weird bunch, that lot. They're weird. but how does one train a squig?
By bribing
Right.
it with a lot of meat.
Partly yes, but partly no. You see, how does a night goblin train a squig? Well, let's just say it isn't one for the faint of heart. Let's be honest. Ooh, no one went through. Good. Let's see. Oh yes, healing mushrooms. 10% casualty replenishment. Absolutely. Yep.
That's an auto resolve. A bunch of miners. Yeah. Orcs.
That's one-way traffic I've ever seen it.
Yep.
Right. That is all I can do
My turn.
now. But anyhow, back to the matter of how does one train a squig? Now, there are a couple of ways they could train a squig. One, they can beat the squig to try and get him to comply. The problem is, squigs are not the sharpest tool in the drawer. Let's be honest. They will forget their teachings and might once in a while try and nom the goblin that's riding it. If he's so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You see, squigs are balls of angry energy with lots of sharp teeth. When one of those little sharp teeth gets angry and goes flying around like a lunatic, well, hilarity and mayhem ensues.
Mm-hmm.
Another way they could try to train the squigs to be mounts is by throwing the goblin on top of the mount, nailing the goblin with a nail on the squig. No, I am serious. Try and nail them with nails on the squig and see if they can survive. You even put a nail on the squig's head to try and have him like something to hold on.
Yes.
As you well know.
Yes. Assassination.
Ooh. Got an assassination, have we?
Yeah, kill
So,
it.
yeah. So, yeah. They will try that. They will try to nail the goblin onto the squig and hopefully he will survive and tame the squig. And sometimes it doesn't always work. They could also try to net the squig, try and, calm it down and try and tame it. However, this ball of angry, rubbery energy will go ballistic and tend to drag the poor little goblin who tried to do that out the camp. So you can imagine the hilarity and mayhem that goes.
Yep, I can see it. It'll be really funny. Alright, I got a great question for you. just because I'm
Shoot.
curious, because I don't actually know the lore. How does an orc train a wyvern?
Oh, that is a. Oh, that's interesting. You see, orc wyvern training is practically more safer than training a freaking squig. See, there are two types of wyverns. You've got your typical wild wyvern and your tame one. The tame ones are usually raised from birth from an orc
Oh, I
like
didn't know they have a dragon.
herder.
Ugh.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, dragons are always things in the asses to deal with
Alright,
the elves.
we're gonna fight it. I think I can actually beat this. It says I can't, but I think I can.
You could, but you're gonna have to. Oh, it's Imrik himself. That's why it's the legendary lord himself.
Yeah.
He's on a dragon.
No, he's just on a horse.
Oh, he's on a horse for now.
Yeah. The reason
If he
why
gets on
is
dragon,
he's so good right now because he has a dragon, he has dragon princes, and he has some decent units, a couple decent units. While I have cheap units. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna fight this battle because I need to target certain things. I could probably give you some scaven slaves.
Yep.
But I gotta target things decently, and I don't need no units to be thrown away. No offense. But yeah, I'll give you the scaven slaves, and whatnot. But I gotta take out
and after
these
this bout,
certain targets.
and after this battle, guys, I'll continue about wyvern training. How that tends to go, and it's not pretty.
It's pretty funny.
It's the more safer option than training a squig. And I best reiterate my statement. What I mean by safer, I mean the fact that this is orcs we're talking about. What is safe being a thing with the orcs? Keep that in mind. Are you sure there where the bloody dragon princes are right in front of you?
Yeah, more than positive.
You're gonna try and kite them and try and get into the spearmen and try and get lynched.
I got a plan, bro.
Let's move over the other side.
I'll let you go ahead in front of me.
What orders?
All right. Finn, the biggest threat for you are the dragons, white lions, and the dragon princes are your biggest threat.
Yep.
Well, Imrik's took a few hits. Get running. I best start moving and try and pin the drag.
Ruination. Clan rats. Guide us, horned one. Gutter runners. Our tail's yours. Tails forward.
Alright.
Right, Imrik's is pinned.
Back underground. Counter command. Scally, yes. Advance retreat.
Where's your allies? Are they coming in?
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Murder, kill.
Oh, nice one. You've got their backlines, which is good.
Yep.
Okay, Imrik's running. He's running.
Yeah, I see.
Right, I've pinned the dragon knights. I've pinned the dragon princes.
Hexcast. Yes. Moving. Yes, master. Scurrying.
Nice one. You've separated them off. Good.
Greatest of magic users.
Yeah, I'm breaking, but that was to be expected. But
Skitter leap.
That was pretty good.
all their dragons almost dead.
Yep.
Breaking.
Grey Seer.
Oh, he's back. Cool. Dodge that fire.
Hot. You got me.
Yeah, F you and your movement, bro. Shurikens! Attack!
Oh, the dragon's about to die.
Dragon's
Dragon's
dead.
broke.
Gutter runners.
No, he's still alive. Barely. Unless your fireball can finish him.
Night running. Run, chase. What? Creed. Ready. Not good.
Black Princes, they're losing decisively. They're down to 19.
Yep.
Scurry race.
Where's Imrik? Imrik's still there. He's still fighting.
Yeah, I see him.
Grey sea.
If you can get another lightning in that area where all the free spearmen and Imrik is, you could do some serious damage.
Yes, superior one. Move, Ram. Yes, move.
Not fully broke, but the Dragon Princes are now practically on 10.
Grey sea. Not running.
And that dragon's gone. Alright, I'm getting routed units. That's good.
Come on. Freak.
The Dragon Princes, however, are in trouble.
Nasty things die. Quick. On, lads. Clan rats.
Get those spears. Or is that my spears?
Yep.
No, that's not mine.
Grey sea.
Oh, Dragon Princes are broken. They're fully broken. They're out.
Not running.
That's great.
Now you can give it to Imrik.
Attack! Spellcasting. That kill! Our tile's yours. Murder, kill! Night runners!
And then will you stop running away, you filthy rats?
Clan rats! Attack! Charge! Gutter runners! Master kill! Not running! For the Valentine! Stop up! Go!
Damn it, I'm broke again.
Yeah. It's okay.
Not running! For the Valentine! Get to the limb! Skitter leap!
And again, even if you lose, you've crippled this army, and if you come back and smack that area, they're pretty much dead.
Yep.
Quick, fast! Gutter runners! Attack! Must eat warpstone!
Oh, no wonder they cause fear now because of that special ability Imrik's using. Cheat.
Yep, he just hurt my guy.
Night runners! Die!
I'm saying if we can get rid of Imrik, that army's going to stop up greatly.
Alright, my leader should be able to come back, so that's the good part. Come on, route. There we go.
I see all. Scurry race. Forward,
Oh,
backwards.
Imrik's losing morale. Oh,
Yep.
this is a perfect warp lightning shot if
I
you
don't,
got
I
it.
don't have any. I just need one more or two more from a power. That's why I'm just having them right there. And
Grey sea. Gutter runners.
good thing Gutter Runner's actually not bad in combat.
They're okay in combat, it's just they're better at shooting off first to get rid of cause a bit of damage. Oh, spearmen are broke.
Yes. Stab.
Come on, one more. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Gutter runners. Tail swan.
Oh god, this is getting... By that said, I'm all out of units, my units have died, but I think they might be paying for this.
Sounds big.
Ooh, ooh, my God! You've just made them all route. Imrik. Yep, they've all routed.
Yep.
Now, if you can find some way to route Imrik, or take him out, he's routed. Oh, you've won. You've got rid of him.
Yeah! Alright.
Oh, you know what to do now.
Good then.
Wipe them out. I've got no
Cool.
units on my own.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Alright, we won that battle somehow. I don't even know how. Oh my gosh.
Punic victory. I would say it was the other way around. They got the Punic one because it was like, I mean, you were defending
Yeah, I was
against
defending.
Imrik.
Yeah, against that dragon princess and a flipping dragon itself, and all I have is a bunch of rats with shurikens. I do have magic though, so that was one good thing that I had. All right, so I got a good question for you, Black. If you can pick,
Oh bloody hell! This is one-way traffic.
auto resolve, I'm guessing. Yeah, definitely.
See what I mean?
But anyways, back to what I was saying. If you can pick a race in this, like it could be a type of monster or something, but what character would you pick that really would fit you? Like think as a mascot of yourself, but in the Warhammer universe.
Oh, in the Warhammer universe, I would say the mascot I would take would probably be a dragon.
A dragon? Not an orc?
Just to say,
Pretty orky to me. You say git a lot. You say grot.
yeah. I do say Grot, but it's just for taking the mick out of some of our players at Blood Bowl, right? Obedience, yep. Ooh, Mount Squigard is mine. It's a level 3. Wow, I managed to capture a level 3 without breaking it. Nice.
What, squig?
I'm gonna get a Golden Watchtower.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I won't be leaving Karax for quite some time. And the dwarves have moved up. They've ran away. They went to Mount Gunbor. I shouldn't be surprised. They tend to be cowards. They tend to run away when their area gets plundered. But by the time next turn arrives, I'll be starting to make my more stronger forces.
Yep, I'm working on it myself. Getting warp fire throwers. Defeated Imrik. Bonus versus Lord.
I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this dwarf and quick.
Deathmaster Snikch.
Now, let's move on to another little bit of trivia lore. One you asked me last video, but we never got around to, is about fanatics. How does one become a fanatic, you may ask? Oh, hello. Well, okay, that is just one-way traffic.
Yeah.
How does one become a fanatic? Well, quite easy, actually. You see, a fanatic is chosen. Well, chosen is a strong word. Let's say finally picked and beaten to become a fanatic. However, how does one go about becoming a fanatic? Well, the night goblins will help him. However, the brewers and shamans tend to help the fanatics with their training with some special courage. In essence, they absolutely get the fanatic insanely bladdered to the point where he doesn't know what the hell he is. Stonewall drunk. No, this is true. He is stonewall drunk and high on mushrooms and God knows what else fungus brew they put in the damn thing. He is literally carried into battle. Literally, he's not walking, he's carried into battle. When the enemy gets near, he gets thrown out. Unfortunately for them, because the fanatic is so completely, utterly drunk, and he's just wailing a ball and chain like there's no tomorrow. Well, you can imagine the hilarity and mishaps that could happen.
Yes.
So if you think the players at Blood Bowl's fanatics are actually in control, no, they're not. They're actually drunk.
Well, they're not much in control. You pick a direction and it's like, oh, I can go that way. Oh no, I go this way instead.
Yeah, because they are utterly bladdered.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're incredibly drunk. However, like I said, hilarity. His friends might cheer for him if he whacks into a unit and literally causes utter chaos, or he might end up going back at them and they're running like hell because he's coming back at them to try and beat them up.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's pure mayhem.
Oh, I am looking at a bay or a army that is getting closer to my border. About to destroy it.
But yeah, I've got a little problem.
You got a dwarf problem. You got a beer thing problem. Yes, yes.
I'm trying to get them as fast as I can, but the little buggers won't stay still.
Well, you're going through mountains, so it's always gonna be difficult to try to go through.
Faction emerges. Who the hell are these guys? Tribute. Oh yeah, I'll take the tribute. Other character to Akendorf. Why do you want me to go there? I said I can't get any more because they cost a fortune to get more stuff.
What are you trying to get?
Upgrade my thing to get a forest spider rider.
Oh, Spider Rider. Oh yeah, you should.
Which I'm hoping to go.
Did you already explain how the goblins get spiders?
Oh, I haven't got to that yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. But let's just say the way that they get spiders, well, it's kind of a bit of an unusual tale, but we'll get to that. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot. Mountains. What about that? Retreat back. I forgot the mountains will kill me.
It's pretty cold up there.
Oh, it's not the cold thing. It's sorry.
Despair involves fighting.
Here we go.
You can move
All
underground
I
though,
can do-
to negate that attrition.
Yeah, I have to get around that, or I can use caves. Now, the spiders of the spider rise. Now, before we get to the spiders, we have to explain of the forest goblins. Now, you see, the forest goblin tribe is a nomadic tribe. Their coming to being happened when the Great Green Migration happened during the old era of Warhammer. However, that era happened during the time of the Chaos Dwarves, which was called the Great Rebellion. However, we will not cover that yet because that will be covered in the Chaos Dwarves video, which, believe it or not, they're one of the two races that could be the bonus pre-order stuff. But we'll get to that a little later, at a later date. Now, you may be wondering, why were there forest trolls? Well, you see, they were getting their ass kicked by the bigger, stronger orcs, and decided, you know what, screw this silly rubbish, we're trying to get out of here. And after when the orcs tried to chase them, they went into the woods and decided, you know, we like the woods, we're going to stay in the woods and become forest goblins. Now, forest goblins, technological-wise, are pretty much on the lower end of the pecking order. Much technology. They've got stone spears, sticks, rock clubs. They're pretty much like caveman versions.
Yes, very important.
And okay, it doesn't
Now-
tell me.
Now, however, after this run, they found out, unfortunately, that the forest they were in were a lot of very toothy and very vicious predators that would easily nom nom on a little goblin. However, they found out there was a unique cult starting to form, and they found a new god to worship. Of the spider. Now, you see, believe it or not, the Ragnarok spider is one of the biggest spiders out there, which is the equivalent size of a townhouse. They are not small creatures; they are giants. And what the goblins did was they erect spider totems. Now, You might think a spider wouldn't give too much hoots about a totem, but you see, believe it or not, the Ragnarok spider. Oh no, the Confederated. Crud.
Some dwarfs.
Yep, the Confederated. So basically, they've got extra bases all over the place.
Yeah.
The bloody spears.
Ah, is that more orcs? I think it is. Sounds like an orc.
Yep, it's more orcs.
Nice.
Trying to war against Zubuff. Counter proposal. Military alliance only. No, okay, they're not gonna. But I can force you to do an attack. Anyhow, back to the talk of the spider coat. Now, you see, the totems tell the spider a few things. Now, an Ragnarok spider has a massive ego. Oh, seriously, it has an ego. A massive one. When the spider Ragnarok sees a totem, it goes, "Oh, it worships me, and I might come back a few days, and if they've left food for me, I'll nom nom and leave this village. If they don't bring me food, well, let's just say there's going to be a massive dent in the goblin population." Now, this is where the spiders come in. Now, the spider, when they try to steal the spider eggs, the goblins, now this is goblins' logic, they'll try and steal them, and when they hatch, they'll either try to eat the spider, or if the spider is the size of a fist or a dog, they'll try and eat it. If the spider's bigger than that, well, they won't eat them. They will try to tame them and make them as pack mules and mounts. Keep in mind, the spider might decide to do a squig and go nom nom on the rider.
Yep. Nom nom nom.
Yep. Now,
This way.
the spider code also has spider shamans, who tend to be prophets for the spider by doing a ridiculous ritual. You know what that is?
What is that?
They put a venomous spider on their tongue and let it bit them, and they will have visions and go total LSD nut jobs.
Interesting.
But it also apparently helps them with the way of magic. Strange as that sounds, but it's true. That's how they feel with magic. Unfortunately, this is very, very erratic, because this is goblin magic, and it's so erratic that one or two things could happen.
Ring bell.
One thing could happen is he could shoot his magic beams and happen, everybody's fine. Two, he miscasts and ends up turning someone next to him into a mushroom, and okay, he's not bothering anyone. Or he could end up turning himself into a squig and literally bothering every poor bugger that's near him. Or finally, his head explodes and everyone is showered with gore and brain matter. And the camp would erupt in laughter.
Laughter's good.
Orcs. And that's pretty much the spiders.
Spiders.
And also, another thing. God help you if you're an arachnophobia. Also, there's one thing I forgot to mention about both the night goblins and gobbles, the forest goblins. They are extreme kleptomaniacs. They'll steal anything they get their paws on.
Yeah.
Now, unlike the night goblins, the orcs will tolerate the forest goblins because of their stealing, because they're bringing in a... Oh, put it this way. Oh, hello. I got someone. The Hellgrave wants to war with me.
Yep.
You a war with them?
No.
Non-aggression.
Yeah, that's what.
Counter
asked
offer.
me.
Blow that up. Like down a black crag. Could I do... Oh, can't do any upgrades because I need a shit ton of money.
Boom.
Also, the same with the orcs. I want to move anything up. I need a lot of money. Oh god, here comes the Slayer clan.
Here comes
That's why I
the
hate-
Slayers.
Now, back to what I was saying about why the orcs will tolerate forest goblins, the kleptomania. You see, normally they wouldn't, but considering they can bring a giant Ragnarok spider, which is the size of a freaking townhouse, and let's just say the Ragnarok's dietary, it tends to eat orcs as well. So the warboss thing, I'll look the other way because they're bringing like giant ass spiders who could just break siege equipment and fun and beat up people for fun. I'm not gonna argue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much about the spiders and the goblins.
Nice. Good talk.
It's a brief summary. I mean, there are more summaries, guys, and if you want to learn more, go look up the Orc War Codexes because that's how they are. That's why they're around. And if you think the orcs are mad and weird, wait till we get to the ogres next time. They are mental.
Heck, don't
Say
they
the
have,
bloody least.
don't they like rod mammoths as a regular mammoth?
No. No, that's the Norse.
I know Norse does it, but I was talking about like, what do they ride? Like
No.
big dogs or something?
Sort of, but not quite. Like I said, in the next video, we'll talk about these guys. And put it this way, you remember when I said earlier about the mob being the dumbest thing that the Incafians did? Let's just say that mob comes to bite a lot of people in the ass, literally.
Oh. What do you
Now,
want,
I mean,
you
it's...
fool? I'm not paying you anything.
What are you doing down in the south? Are you killing everything in sight?
I'm working on some high elves right now. I got
Right,
5
I
bases.
think. Oh, alright.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces.
This one's a bit better, more my favor, because they don't have any. They don't have much thunderers or any powerful lords.
You get gold here. Oh, they're on walls. Give me the Doom Divers again.
Alright, alright.
Doom Diver.
Let's have a look. Mount Gunbad.
Oh, boom.
Bull Boys just made it.
More challenge for the dumbass.
Oh, I got 2 or 3 of them right there.
I would like to get out in the middle of a battlefield instead of being in siege battle so I can actually fight. 'Cause I've had, I mean, not kidding, I've had, what,
You've been in a lot of siege battles.
kidding? I've had more siege battles than I have actual fights.
You have. I got 2 of them. Oh, I got them. I got 3 of them.
Get in there, boys. Oh, bloody hell, they've got Dwarven
missed
Warriors,
it.
they've got
Right in the eye
to
socket.
get in.
Come on. Oh. No. Whoops. Well.
Do not shame your
Oh no, those. Oh. Let's go. That's a good one. Boom. Oh, I've got a decent hit of miners. Miners got hit pretty decently. Your Black Orcs getting hit pretty hard.
To be expected. I mean, they.
I'm gonna try to.
I mean,
give
they're
them some
tough as.
support. I might kill a couple. Just want to let you know that. Oh, I missed them all. Never mind.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
there
hit.
goes their Quillos. They've had enough. Get out, and
Oh,
then.
did I get one? No, I hit dead bodies. I missed it. Here we go. This should be.
Now I'm shooting their
I got
leader.
one. I got one dwarf. Oh, I got one. Yeah. We's better than them. There we go. Oh, I missed them all. Dang it. I went over the wall. Oh. I think I got one.
My lord's about to punch their leader.
Nice. Do you want me to send my goblins to help you out?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Well, they routed. And that should be it.
But
Game over, man. It's game over for you. For them.
Yep.
In the battle.
Yeah, but Grimgor will get a mount eventually.
No, he doesn't get him out.
I'll have a look. Oh, yep, loot and occupy. Okay. Let's see. Goblin Shaman gets a giant wolf for his mount.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to recover. Hey, Grimgor Ironhide. Oh, he doesn't get a mount. I thought he did.
No.
Never mind.
Oh, what's his name? The vampire lover orc. He gets a wyvern. Starts with an A. I can't remember his name.
Give him thick skin so that way he's more harder to bring down.
All right. Well, we've hit about the time mark, Black. We should end the video here.
Yep.
So, thank you all for watching. Go check out Black's channel. I'll put it in the description below.
Yep.
And he'll probably do the same thing
No.
for the Lagged Out channel.
Yep. I'll be doing the same thing.
We will continue this in the future. I hope you all enjoyed the video again. And see you next time. Later.
Yep. Later. And on the next videos, we'll be talking about the Ogre Kingdom. And hopefully I'll get my hands on Grudgebeard and shave his beard. The ultimate humiliation to the dwarfs.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Kill dwarf. Beer things. Yes.
Later.
Later.